Oh, yummy. Oh, yummy. Oh, my goodness. It's lesson 5.1, third graders. Welcome to math. And we have this delicious pepperoni pizza, and I am very excited to eat it. So it's actually, even though it looks big, it's not a huge pizza. So I'm going to split it into two parts, right? And I am going to give you some, and then I'm going to get the rest. Ready? All right, I'm going to split it right here. All right. And then I get this, and you get this. What do you think about that? Really? You're not a fan? Yeah, see, I cut it into two pieces, didn't I? Right? And so we each got one out of two pieces. One out of two is written like this, 1/2. But what did I not do? I didn't cut even pieces. I know. I'm sorry. Right? So, in order to split this pizza, we would need to split it right here like that. Okay. Now we still have one out of two, but this is the correct way to do this, right? This is a fraction. And when we talk about fractions, we have to be talking about equal pieces. Okay. And that is actually in our goal here today. Our goal is to be able to determine that fractions are made up of equal parts of the whole and to identify those parts, right? And you can even see equal parts right in this standard right here that all third graders are learning. Now, let's talk about some fraction words. So, when we say 1/2, okay, what we're meaning is that I'm just going to draw a pizza here. When we represent 1/2, that means that we have one piece shaded in, okay, or one piece that's eaten in the case of a pizza. And the number on top, that's the number of pieces that are shaded in. That is called the numerator. Let's see if I can write that and not have it be too sloppy. The numerator. The numerator in a fraction is on the top, and it tells how many pieces are shaded. It is known as the part, right? One part. The bottom number, sometimes people think like, okay, so the bottom number, that's going to be how many pieces are not shaded. But that is not the case. The bottom number is called the denominator, and it is how many pieces there are in the whole thing. In the whole thing. All right. So that's why there's two here. We would not say 1/1, right? That's not how it would be. It is 1/2 or 1/2 because there's one piece shaded in. So we wrote a 1 here, two pieces all together, right? And again, that bottom number is called, this is a really long word. Here we go. Denominator. Now, how do you remember which is which? ND, right? So if you are familiar, there's a college in Indiana called Notre Dame. ND, Notre Dame. N on top, D on the bottom. The denominator represents not the other part, but the whole. Okay. A fraction is a part over a whole. So, for example, if I was going to take this pizza and shade in this much, we would write, let's see, 1, 2, 3 shaded in over, not 1, over what? Over 4, right? 3/4. This is 3/4. 3/4, the part over the whole. When you're typing it, you use the slash. So 3 slash. Slash is down there next to shift. It's also where the question mark is. 3/4. So let's give you one here to practice that. I want you to tell me what fraction this is. Okay, this is 2/3. 1, 2 shaded in. The part over the whole. 1, 2, 3. 2/3. You should have typed this 2/3. All right. So that is some fraction basics. Now, I want you to open your math journal, please, to page 150. All right, on page 150, let's read. Samantha uses a pink fraction circle piece for the whole. She covers it with these 3 pieces. Samantha says each piece shows 1/3 of the whole because she covered the pink piece with 3 pieces. Do you agree? All right, so this is her whole shape, right? And I know it looks like half of a circle, okay? But in this situation, right, it's saying that this is the whole. All right, sorry for the pause there. So this you can see that if she has these 3 pieces, this has the same problem that our first problem had. These are not equal pieces. So let's write that down here at the bottom. Do you agree? Well, I do not agree. Write it down. Because she did not use equal sized pieces. Okay, right? So fractions have to be equal pieces. That is our key idea here today. Right? So let's see what she should have done. Now you do have these fraction circles. So I want to go back to the fraction circles. If you we cut those out a few weeks ago, actually. If you want to use them online, they are on the eToolkit. So you can just visit the eToolkit. And in order to get to the fraction circles on the eToolkit, you go down here to eTools, and we have to go all the way down to fraction circles. There they are. Okay, so we can get out a shape. So we said we wanted to get out the pink pieces, right? Now, I don't want 2 pink pieces. I just want 1. So if I click on that, I can click the hammer, and the hammer breaks them apart, and I can get rid of those. So now I'm going to think, all right, well, if she divided this into thirds, into 3 pieces, what color might that be? Let's try the dark green here. Okay, so we're going to see if 3 of these fit right on top of this pink piece. If they do, then we'll know that we're right. Oh, is that going to work? Nope, that's not going to work, right? So it was not the dark green pieces. All right, look down at the bottom here. What color do you want me to try next? Yeah, I'm going to try the light blue. All right, so is this worth 1/3 of this piece? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Is that a perfect match? Yes, that is. So which shape is, oh, I didn't want it to do that. Which shape is 1/3 of the pink piece? The answer is the light blue piece. The light blue piece is 1/3, 1 out of 3 of this pink circle. Okay, let's do a little bit more practice here with that. So just a review here, a fraction can be used to name a part of a whole object. When the whole is divided into 2 equal parts, we describe it as 1/2. When a whole is divided into 3 equal parts, each part can be described as 1/3 or 1 out of 3. Right? So in our math message, the light blue piece was worth 1/3. Okay, let's do another example here. There's a look at your pink piece. Let's pull out a different one, actually. All right, so this says, imagine the yellow piece is the whole. Which piece shows half of the yellow? So let's go back here. And I'm going to highlight all these and throw them in the trash can. So we're going to get out 1 yellow piece, and we want to know which color is half of it. All right, so look down here. Which color? So I want to know, I want to split this in 2, right? When you split something in half, you're splitting it in 2 equal pieces. Which color do you want me to try? All right, we tried light blue last time. Let's try dark blue this time. and see if two of these will equal that yellow piece. Oh, it's looking good. If you said dark blue, you were right. So which shape is 1/2 of the yellow piece? The answer is the dark blue piece. All right, so see how this works. We take whatever shape that we're starting with, and then we can divide it. We can divide it into thirds. We can divide it into halves. We can divide it into anything, right? But the important thing is to make sure you start with the correct piece. So as you're working later today, you can use these fraction circle pieces, or if you still have the bag that you cut out of the back of your math journal, that would work too. They both work fine. All right, you actually have two choices today. You have 2 pages in your math journal that you can choose from. You may choose either Exploration A. Okay, if you pick Exploration A, you are going to work on this page here, right? Page 151. And you want to make sure that you explain anything that you have to explain and that you do anything that you need to do that's asked on this page. Okay, so that is one choice. Your other choice is Exploration C. And Exploration C is over 2 pages because there's a big example here. Okay, so you can see the big example of what to do here. So if you do Exploration C, you're going to do, your page starts here and then goes on to this page. Okay, and so that is your choice today. You get the chance to choose. If you choose Exploration C, you can see that it is on pages 152 to 153. All right. If you have any questions about fractions, right? Remember, our goal today was to be able to recognize that in order to have fractions, we need to have equal pieces. The number on the top is called the numerator. It's the part, right? So this is 1 out of 2. This is the denominator. All right, third graders. Let me know if you have any questions about fractions, and good luck.